Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are we? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day wherever we are around the world. And why wouldn't you be? Of course, it is transfer deadline day. And we know from late last night that it is a here we go, a done deal for Liverpool and Alexander Isak. Of course, it is a record transfer of £125 million. Of course, the news was broke late last night. Of course, David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano. You guys would have seen the post by now. That again, Liverpool have agreed a deal for Alexander Isak. Again, look, it's been the saga of the summer. And now it's over. Now we know Alexander Isak is having his medical with Liverpool. Again, Liverpool have agreed a deal with Newcastle late last night. And yeah, I think every single Liverpool supporter right now is on cloud nine. Of course, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments, because it has been the saga of the summer. It has been probably the biggest news in terms of in terms of, again, Isak going on strike, Newcastle refusing him to leave, and then Liverpool putting in that £110 million bid. And then late last night, we heard a bit of rumbling around that, Newcastle would finally accept Alexander Isak leaving Newcastle. Of course, if it was £130 million, which now we know, of course, Alexander Isak will not get bonuses for him leaving Newcastle, which will then take it down to £125 million, but still it is a British record fee. Again, I believe if we're going to talk about million euros, it's the third biggest transfer of all time, only behind Kylian Mbappe and Neymar, of course, going to PSG. So look, it is a huge transfer for Liverpool. And look, I think pretty much everyone is in agreement that Alexander Isak will be Liverpool's new number 9. And again, we'll take probably that number from Darwin Núñez, again, who left in the summer. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Look, for me, I'm over the moon. I think, look, Alexander Isak is or was the best striker from last season. Again, people will say Erling Haaland, but in my honest opinion, I thought last season Alexander Isak was superb. He got 23, 24 Premier League goals last season. And look, he is a perfect addition to this Liverpool squad as well. And of course, with transfer deadline day being as chaotic as it is, of course, Liverpool are still trying to do a deal for Mark Gahey as well. So hopefully we'll have some news about that a bit later on. Of course, we will hopefully be live from 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. Of course, talking about deadline day, because again, the window shuts at 7 p.m. It's not 11 p.m. As usual. But again, obviously the big breaking news is that Alexander Isak will hopefully become a Red. Of course, he still has a medical to complete, but still amazing transfer to happen. And again, already on the top of a transfer window of Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kerkez, Giovanni Leoni, hopefully Mark Gahey as well, and obviously Giovanni Dashvili as well. So even more to come in as well. And obviously it will take Liverpool spending up to 400 plus million, but still, Liverpool on net spend have spent only £220 million, which is pretty much nothing in today's market anyway. But again, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section down below. I want to do a quick video while I had the time to talk to you guys. But yeah, hopefully we will be back a bit later on with Deadline Day live. Again, like I said, between 6 and 7 p.m. But yeah, hopefully I will see you guys there. And yeah, Liverpool have got Alexander Isak, £125 million deal. Absolute steal and a bargain. But let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. I'll see you guys a bit later on. Ta-ra.